Whenever I read this comment, it made me think it's like about a lot, right? And I directly want to say this: Jesus Christ, He's necessary, and therapy it is helpful. Jesus Christ is necessary, and therapy is very helpful. However, I want to pinpoint this: if you are a Christian or someone that's not Christian and you want to have Christian-based therapy sessions, directly I tell you, you need Christ to help you vet whom will be good to you and good for you for whatever needs that you have that you want to talk about. Why? Because there are a lot of people that pump fake and they're not real Christians, or within their Christian walk, it is severely lacking. All right? If you're going to seek a Christian therapist for whatever needs that you have, you ask Christ, whom should I go to? Okay? Speaking from personal experience, I have been to a Christian therapist before. Long story shorter, directly I tell you, she was a witch. She was a witch. Check out the story time on that because it's posted. But these things are just examples of like why you need to like pray to Christ and seek Christ for vetting Christian therapy sessions if you want to go about that route, right? Also, with emphasizing this, again, reiterate, Jesus Christ, He's necessary and therapy is helpful. I feel that a lot of people, and from observation I say this, a lot of people, they have their relationship with Jesus Christ. However, on the back end, it's like they act as if Jesus doesn't understand or know what's going on with you mentally or physically or emotionally. And I'm directly not saying, it is very helpful to have someone that you can relate to and talk to. However, please be advised and please be aware not to make therapy an idol, not to act as if your therapist is the only one that understands you and as if they're the only one that can help you mentally and emotionally. Please don't act like that. Please don't make therapy an idol. I see a lot of people do that, and in summary, just please be advised, don't do that. Also, if you are a Christian, I've come just reading different things on today with a video that I'm preparing for. Stay tuned about that. I don't even know what I'm going to title it yet, but anyway, please be advised. Like, there are a lot of things that's advertised and spoken about as relates to mental health. And it's like, as people read such things about mental health, like they'll read how this place is a safe space, or this treatment plan is an option, this therapy specializes in this, things of that nature. Like, it speaks about it in a way that is positive, engaging, and encouraging. Like, it's so helpful. But it's like, why don't we all have that same understanding about Christ? Like you say that you are a Christian, how come the same love and endearment and faith that you have for psychologists, counselors, and therapists, why don't you have that in Christ? Why can't you seek Christ for that? And I don't say that to make you feel bad, but I just feel like in life, especially with how things are marketed to us and advertised to us, we just get so lost in the sauce, especially when things are new. When it's new to us and we find it interesting, we gravitate towards it. But like, no cap, Jesus Christ, like he's very ancient. Like, he is, and he is to come. Like, he's really the source of all our resources and our needs. Like, why not the questions and things that you want to talk about to your therapist, why not take that to Christ? And I'm emphasizing this. I do know for a fact that Christ, he gives us people on this earth that we can relate to and we can be friends with, that we can do life with, and they can help us. But like, just don't make them an idol. And then lastly, I want to pinpoint this. And I just want to use this specific example just to keep everybody on track, including myself. Today I was reading the symptoms of OCD. Specifically, religious OCD. And one of the symptoms of religious OCD was that, like, for example, people, as they're beginning to pray, They could have intrusive thoughts come to their mind that opposes Christ, that disrespects Christ, that makes them feel very uncomfortable. But overall, those intrusive thoughts, they're unwanted. Which leads me back to my point, is that we are calling such things a mental illness when it's spiritual. The symptoms of religious OCD comes from spiritual warfare. And I directly want to say this too. Like we could have insecurities or like have bad experiences that really shook us up, like it really traumatized us for real. Please be advised, the devil will use that against you. He will use that against you. He is desperately wicked. That's a whole nother level of wicked. Desperately wicked. And with using the specific example of religious OCD, check out the symptoms. It's there. That is a form of spiritual warfare. Keep in mind, spiritual warfare, it's an unseen realm. And for the levels of which spiritual warfare can get, it feels like it's happening in real time. However, you can't physically see it. I have stories for days. And again, reiterating, there are things within that DSM-5. There are things that mental health professionals, the psychologists, counselors, and therapists, they are calling such things mental illness that is actually spiritual. Please know, please be advised, devils masquerade as mental illnesses. I am here to tell you. I have personal experience with such things. I even saw things from observations. And check this out. The reason why I have personal experience and observation is that Christ has given me the revelation, which is why I'm telling you such things, okay? So just being direct and respectful about it. For anybody that tries to refute or come against what I'm saying, directly, you are coming against Christ, because he put me on. I have a degree in psychology. That's a whole story about that. I have a degree in psychology. I was taught to think one way and view things as one way. But as I was, coming to know Christ more and more and more, he's revealing to me in summary, mental illness is a form of spiritual warfare. The unseen things that people see, hear, and experiencing, I hate to say it, but it is there. It is there. It's like the devil is trying to warp their mind, intimidate them, manipulate them, a variety of scare tactics, which are also spiritual warfare tactics that the devil uses to bother people, especially Christians, okay? You are in your right mind. Control your emotions, like gather yourself. I know it can be hard, can be very scary, but please know, Christ will help you triumph over all things. You are more than a conqueror. You will overcome. That is part of this video and many videos to come. Please be advised, this is not your typical mental health conversation. I am directly pointing out spiritual things that a lot of people consider mental illness. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Heavy on the comments. I want to know your feedback and your thoughts.